I'm going to hit my iPad. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Cindy. Thanks for joining us tonight. I always look at my iPad. I probably just sat up straight and I'm out of frame now.
Let's see.
My iPad's always slow to get it.
I know. My phone hasn't hooked up either.
Oh.
But it says we're live.
Or you guys could type in the chat if it's easy, if you see us live.
Let's see. I'll close out my app.
Usually we wait for the commercial.
I know, but I haven't. Here, I'll go to my...
Of course, I'm putting Deborah and Cindy on the spot to type something in the chat. They might not be able to. Oh, there we go. Hey, Marty.
Oh, it says live on my computer. Okay, I got an ad on there.
Okay. Oh, Cindy says I could see you.
Yay.
Okay, great. Hey, friends. Happy Wednesday, Friends Day. Yay. I'm so excited you're here with me today. I drew this in chalk pastel pencils while I was working at the gallery, and I made it into a traceable. The traceable's on my website, annietroe.com. So that's why it looks that way. That's instead of colored pencil, it's actually little chalk pastel pencils. I'm going to show the traceable here.
That's where your gnomies live.
Yeah, it is. The gnomes are, I think, pre-YouTube. I've done a couple of fall videos. I linked them in this video description. But it is where my gnomies live. The traceable's 5x7, but you could scale it to whatever size. This would work well on an 8 by 10. I'm like 8. I want to say 8.5 by 11. Emily's here with me tonight.
Hello.
We're gonna fly over and get started. That was a slower one because I stumbled.
Well, and we were slow to start because nothing was updating on my phone.
Oh, that's true too. I just meant my pace of like, let's go now.
You should really run at the camera. I think that would look a lot better.
Well, except for there's only like one step.
Just throw yourself at the phone.
You know what? I didn't check the...
Oh, that's cute.
You like that?
Yeah. Oh, and I just showed my very chipped nail polish.
Oh, I don't. Hey, you don't have the
red
wrinkly skin.
I really like the bluey greeny
with the
blue
we'll
ground.
Talk about that. I'm gonna make sure I'm untangled as you walk away. I'm good.
I was gonna let you sit because sometimes you sit on my cord.
I'm like the I'm good meant move. You understood what I meant. Okay, I don't spray these. It's just a sketchbook. Sometimes I get asked. If you know a really good pastel spray, let me know in the comments or after the live. I never used one, but I heard Blair fixed it was good, and then I heard it was discontinued.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been around. You know, I don't know that much about it.
Bye. I'll get it.
You'd think after a move and I pitched so many things, I wouldn't have trouble.
I think you could fill up any room.
Oh gosh, I could. I have a 5x7 inch cradled wood panel from US Art Supply. I put some clear gesso on it and let it dry before I painted it. It says let it dry for quite a while. I've gotten away with several hours. You know, dry it with a hair dryer. It will just depend on where you live. Oh, my knee is cranky tonight. It doesn't want to complain live about my joints. Okay. I started this because I am using a little round brush, a number 4 from Princeton, and just going very slow, very tight, and having a great time. I like doing that. So no surprise with my colors if you've been following me. Titanium white, phthalo blue, green shade. I always show this one because it's a heavy body. I don't know if it comes in the basics. Cad yellow medium hue. Here, I'll show that one, I guess. This is the basics. They're all Liquitex. Quinacridone magenta, Mars black. So I have red, yellow, blue. And then I mixed a blue-green, which is pretty close, I think, to a phthalo green. And the reason I wanted some green in the background is because I'm going to have red mushroom tops. So complements are red and green. Also, if there's some oranges, that kind of works well with the blue. The blue is just phthalo blue green shade. Sorry, I said that funny because I was hesitating. It could be phthalo blue, but I think it's phthalo blue green shade. Yeah. And a little Mars black, and it makes a nice Prussian blue looking color. And then this is kind of an orangey brown. So cad yellow, quinacridone magenta, mostly more yellow, a lot more yellow and a little, just a pinch of black. I think that sets the table. I'm gonna, oh gosh, my knee. So sorry guys, it catches on the outside. Ever since I golfed 18 holes ages ago.
It was never the same
I'm gonna
again.
work on the house tonight. That sets the table, Em.
Okay. I always give it a second because, sometimes you go,
I'm gonna take a drink.
Okay, let's see here. So far in the chat tonight, we have Deborah, Cindy, Marty, and Leanne.
Hey guys.
I really like that blue-green.
I thought that might be kind of nice. And I'm gonna
It's kind of
put,
dreamy.
I may splatter, I may, oh here, I pinned it up on I put my bulletin board up. And then I scanned it in to make the traceable. I'm gonna put some big dots on it like stars. I might splatter. I don't know if we'll get that far tonight. Oh, there will be a full video. Oh gosh, I still haven't caught up. Probably in a week, 2 weeks tops. Okay, I kind of want to put my paint back over there, but then I cover my paint. Okay, we'll do this. So I'm gonna put, my brush is dirty. Try that again. Oh, and I have been using this Liquitex palette wetting spray. I am just sure, it doesn't say, I'm just sure it's thinned out matte medium, which I don't know if I could take my matte medium and thin it out. I'll have to try it when I use this spray up. I don't know if I can tell the difference. Like it works better or not.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like how...
But I haven't been using it that long.
Yeah. It's kind of like how I have the theory that I know there's something extra in it, I think, but I swear that, what's it called? Like Dawn Dish Power Spray. It's like that fine Mr. Dawn stuff. I swear that's just watered down Dawn.
Yeah, I've never purchased that, but yeah, it seems similar. I don't know that I need to put the white on. Oh, one reason this took quite a while is because I painted around all the items with a little flat brush. Oh, I didn't totally set the table. You can tell it's stained from the phthalo blue-green shade. That's a little bigger than a 1/4 inch craft brush. I don't know from where. Actually, from my birthday ages ago. It's one of the few brushes left from when you gave me the brush bouquet, Emily.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe you used those, though, because really I just bought the cheapest, set they had. And then, not the cheapest set, because you could get, those little kid craft plastic bristle type ones, But I bought, one of the cheapest sets they had, and it was really just, a cute way to give you a Michael's gift card.
Well, I don't mind. Sometimes they're cheap brushes and they don't do what you want. And sometimes I like them because they're thinner.
True, yeah, they're not packed with all the bristles.
Yeah. Okay, maybe. It always takes me a minute to warm up. Go ahead.
Gravy clocked in and said, like, share, and sub with a little bell emoji and a thumbs
Gravy,
up emoji.
Thank you. Well, mushrooms are still popular, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I've been thinking about doing one for a while, and I finally got around to it. I'm going to take some of this dark brown I made, so I just put a little black into my rusty orange color there. Maybe we'll just kind of outline this. I don't know. It takes me a minute to warm up. But I like having the wood help with the colors underneath, which is why I painted the back around everything, even though it took longer. I didn't have to paint as much white underneath the reds and yellows. I was hoping that this would be a traceable that people were interested in.
That would be, not that your other ones you can't, but I think this one does the mixed media even a little better because it's a little more illustration-y.
Yeah.
So it would be cute with colored pencil. I could see where some of your traceables would be harder to translate to other medias sometimes. At least gives you the correct shape and proportions, which is nice. But this one especially, I think would be cute. Even like crayons.
Oh yeah, anything. Yeah, it'd be like a little coloring page.
Mm-hmm. I hear some geese. What?
Yeah. Hopefully I'm in frame.
Groovy says, I love the mushrooms.
Oh, good, thanks.
Marty says, I like the mushrooms. Yeah,
Okay.
I like it. They're cute. I like how bouncy they look.
I'm thinking about the word bouncy.
They look bouncy. Oh, and we also, if anybody notices the buzzing, I have my headphones on, but also I always have us turned down pretty low. Let me know because we may have figured it out and that I've probably been just letting electricity volts course through my veins sitting next to a half plugged in lamp. So we'll see. Hi, Freckle.
That'd be nice if that's what it was. Well, you couldn't see it because I had that other thing on the top.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that you put in an extension cord and then kind of an extension cord.
Yeah, I changed the extension cord. I changed the 3-plugged for the extension cord, and then when I pulled out the 3-plug thing,
Come here.
I'm like, oh, that lamp wasn't plugged in very well.
Come here, friend.
But still working because if it was not plugged in poorly enough, it wouldn't have worked, and I would have checked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm trying to don't hold it over my palette. I'm gonna hold it over my palette.
Marty says hi, Freckles. Gravy says howdy, Freckles. You happy?
She was seeing me, I think, earlier when she wanted you?
Yeah, because I was eating my Cheetos.
Well,
I didn't want to get...
Cheetos are important.
Gravy says the boss approves.
Oh, she's the boss.
Yeah. Well, I know I think I've said it before, but I read somewhere or I saw something that apparently tortie cats are known for their attitude, and and they call it tortitude, and she totally has tortitude. Yeah. Because when she wants love, she wants it now, and she's just gonna scream until she gets it.
I don't know if I like the stripes on the door.
I like the stripes on the door.
Just kind of leave it for now. I don't know why. Sometimes I was trying to paint the top because working top down will work a little bit better and won't drag my hand through wet paint. I just couldn't seem to get that job done.
Were there any burbs for Freckle today? Are the doves still around?
Oh, I heard burbs like suburbs.
I did say burbs, but I said burbs, but I meant birds.
They're there every day. Emily got Freckles and I for my birthday or Christmas. One of those small bird feeders that suction cups onto a window.
It's clear.
Yeah, it's clear. Thank you. That's a good point. So I have it on my sliding glass door, and Freckles loves it. And we always get house finches several times a day.
But the doves have moved on?
Yeah. Oh. I haven't, but they might I'm not there all the time watching.
True.
So I just might have missed them.
That was cute though. They looked like they were, when was I here? Oh yeah, Tuesday I stopped by.
When
Monday.
were you here?
Monday or Tuesday I stopped by, and maybe Monday, and they looked like they were shopping for a house because they were kind of just walking around the base of a little pine tree. It was so cute. Yeah, they were house shopping.
Today, killdeer showed up, and they won't be able to hear it if I can hear them outside right now.
A killdeer?
Yeah, they are noisy, little shorebirds. Well, I think they're everywhere in the Midwest. But they have that really high-pitched...
They got a turtleneck.
Yeah.
They got a little turtleneck.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Yeah, they are cute. And they kind of run.
Yeah, they got long legs.
Yeah, but they've been making a lot of noise today. So I'm like, did they lay some eggs nearby and now defending the nest? And, you know, let's hope it's not. I haven't been out my front door today. Let's hope it's not not close.
Kirby says, I love the doves call in the morning. I often mimic them, LOL.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Chase popped in. $9.99 and his little goat emoji.
Thanks so much, Chase. We're thinking BLTs tomorrow.
I told him. He's probably going to have leftovers from yesterday. I made my, stir fry or whatever.
Sorry, guys, I don't know how to hold this. You made your stir fry and then I talked over you.
Just I made my stir fry yesterday, so we got leftovers to eat up.
I don't buy him dinner anymore.
I know, it's kind of, and he gifts you every week.
I know. We were kind of just swapping money for a long time. Well, actually, he was coming out ahead.
You like buy $1 or $2.
Oh, yeah, I suppose just one meal. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe, yeah, it depends on where we go.
I guess if you count, he didn't have to pay for me. He's coming out
Right.
further ahead.
Like, what kind of girl math do we want to do
And
here?
then also like his time, if like he was gonna like make something for me at
Gas.
home or the gas. Yeah, let's girl math this and see how much he really returned on that investment.
Yeah, I'm coming out ahead. Sort of. I don't know. We figured it out.
Oh, Gravy says you can mimic their calls by blowing into your hand between your thumbs. Hard to explain. I know what you're I can't do that, but I know what you're talking about. I can hear that call.
Oh. They were yelling this morning.
They were.
Yeah. Well, I think they just are noisy.
Mm-hmm. You should paint one of these guys. I love their legs.
I suppose I could.
They look like so disproportionate.
They
And you'd
have,
make
like-
them look you'd be like one of the chubby cute guys.
They have color, I think, underneath their tail feathers, but it
Yeah, they
rarely
do.
shows.
It's pretty it's very burnt umber, if you will.
Ooh.
Or burnt sienna. Raw sienna. It's the orangey brown one.
Probably
the
raw.
raw
Probably like
sienna.
yeah.
Because burnt umber is the cool one, right?
Burnt umber is kind of like chocolate.
Yeah. They're very like cognac.
I don't know how they got their name. And you know, I see them more in the spring. It's been so warm, so I suppose that's why we see them. I don't know if they're in our area all year round. And I don't know why we'd see them in the spring. I would think they winter further south like other birds, but I really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let that dry so I can get a smoother, like I even think the top of this mushroom needs another coat. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put, in the traceable I have little lines on the underside of the mushroom. Here, oh, you know what we should do? Is put white in our window so our yellow is extra yellow. I was going to say extra white. You see like the little, I could just paint out instead of painting around the muntins, the cross frame of the window, I could just paint over it. But that's what takes me so long. Sometimes at the gallery, like, which paint takes you the longest? And I would point to like, well, this one for the littles. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, because there's all this little smooth detail.
So from, oh, sorry.
Nope.
From allaboutbirds.org, they're described as a shorebird you can see without going to the beach. Killdeer are graceful plovers,
Yeah, I think
common
that's
to lawns, golf courses, athletic fields, and parking lots. These tawny birds run across the ground in spurts, stopping with a jolt every so often to check their progress or to see if they've startled up any insect prey. Their voices, a far cry, excited killdeer, is a common sound even after dark, often given in flight as the birds circle overhead on slender wings. And under cool facts, it says the killdeer gets its name from the shrill, wailing killdeer. Apparently it's what sounds like that.
I suppose if you say it really high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, the syllables are kind of like killdeer, but like I don't want to do it. It's really bad.
But yeah.
And today's the first day I've seen them. We don't lack for golf courses here in Omaha. Or ponds or high school fields.
Or a parking lot.
Parking lot.
I like that it said a parking lot. So basically everywhere.
I think their nests are on the ground.
Uh,
And I think they like yell and run in the opposite direction of their nest to keep you from noticing the egg. I think they're kind of funny. I must have been interested in them. Mm-hmm. Because I remember things about. I remember the name. Whoops, I just got yellow in there. I don't know if that matters.
Gravel rooftops attract killdeer for nesting.
Oh.
But can be dangerous places to raise a brood. Chicks may be unable to leave the roof because of the high parapets and screen drain openings. But it makes sense, yeah. Make it on the ground.
Well, I think the birds are kind of born ready to go. I mean, they have feathers and everything. It's an art channel talking about killdeer birds. Oh, I told you we had a red-winged blackbird, which isn't that unusual around here the other day.
Yeah, I don't know what those look like either.
The birds are starting to find the bird feeder.
Good.
Which is fun.
Red wing blackbird. Oh, maybe I didn't add the proper.
It just has like a little red patch on the wing.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So
Paint that one. That one's really pretty.
Is it? Because they're black. I suppose I suppose it's like a black cat that you could do a lot of fun things with it.
Yeah, but they got like that juicy spot.
Oh yeah, that's a better looking one than the one we had visit.
I wonder if it was a lady. Because usually the guys have the better color, you know?
Yeah. My horizon here, I was going to hold up like you could see. My horizon line is here so we can see the underside of all the mushrooms. Although I didn't put the underside of that one. I have it bending towards us, which may be what I'm usually guilty of, overthinking. But I like that my wood color is close to my mushroom color. Oops, I'm getting too confident there.
Gravy said, I've had close calls with turkeys and mud swallows. We live near a creek. Oh no, they chase after you.
Turkeys. Do you remember the time there were turkeys at the house?
No.
They hopped the neighbor's fence a couple down. Maybe,
Oh, yes.
maybe you weren't.
I do.
That's kind of fun. It's like, why are you here? And there's no place really for them to hang.
Mm-hmm.
Closest place for them to hang would have been the high school.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking about. Like, that's where we've always seen them.
Yeah. Because of the creek. That's kind of fun. As long as they aren't bothering you.
I like the top on that because it looks like the lights are on inside and the top's glowing on your mushroom. The way you painted it.
Oh, yeah. Already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's like lighter at the top and dark at the bottom. It just looks like his lights are on inside.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it needs another coat. And I also painted more than I wanted to, so I put some white down to cover. Because I'm going to have, well, we'll get to it. I'm going to have yellow in the window, and then I'm going to have some yellow reflecting up. Excuse me, onto the underside of the mushroom. Gosh, I did it again.
Do we have a break?
Yep.
Okay.
One quick, we didn't talk about it. One quick little break. I know what I could do instead of doing lines. I could do like little sections of. Oh, am I pulling it out of frame?
I'm surprised Gravy doesn't have a fear of birds. Gravy said, yes, turkeys sat on our roof waiting for us to come outside, lol. And mud swallows would dive bomb the sidewalk bridge over the creek going to the high school. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. I don't like when birds dive bomb you. I always squeal. Sounds like it happens to me a lot. Okay, that reminds me, I used to, way back when, walk home from school and cut through the field behind my parents' house, and it was loaded with grasshoppers.
Ugh.
And they jump up at you.
I don't like that.
Like,
And grasshoppers can get so big.
Yeah, they don't really hurt you if I didn't like it.
No.
But I'd pick up the salamanders from the window wells, no problem.
Well, those are like little lizards. They're cuter, you know?
They were cute.
Like, I just remember we get big bugs at our house. And I was winding up the hose or something, and I felt a weight on my foot. And I looked down, and it was like the biggest grasshopper I've ever seen.
Ugh.
I was just like, oh.
Like, no thank you.
You can keep the shoes. Just slip my shoe off and give it to him. He moves in.
You can have my shoe.
And then I picture them like the mean, grumpy things like they are in The Bug's Life. So that doesn't help, you know?
Oh, are they? I didn't remember.
Yeah, they're like the bad guys that try to like come and take over the anthill or whatever. Or they're trying to get Flick's ant people to move out or something.
Look at you remembering the guy's name.
I just know I think they're the bad guys.
No wonder you get frustrated anyway. I don't remember anything about something I watched.
Because I remember that is very loosely the plot. I don't
Well,
really...
I know Flick's his name, but I would never have come up with it.
Well, and it's Mr. Ladybug. And the Mrs. He's not a Mrs., you know?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Thank you. You had to explain because I'm like, what? Oh, I forgot. Okay, that's going to be too dark. I wanted a more value change there. And I almost need like a teeny little... Just going to try and scrub it in. That might be okay. Now it's lifting, which is okay.
If you need to pause, you technically have 4 minutes to...
Already? I haven't gotten anywhere.
I know.
Well, that's why I didn't try to paint this whole thing tonight. I'm like, I won't make it. But I like hanging with you guys. And it'll give YouTube 2 opportunities, one tonight and one when I post the full video, to let people know about the Traceable. I'm anxious to see if people like it. And if they don't, that's okay. I still had fun. I can see this on a garden flag. Probably there's a snail, but maybe throw in a dragonfly. Although, I don't know, it's nighttime. You don't usually see nighttime garden flags, actually. Take that back.
But it's cute, you know?
Oh, it is cute, but they are, and I don't blame them. You know, if they think something will sell or they know something will sell, that's what they want, of course. You know, they want to get their products into the hands of other people. So actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll put on a garden flag for me. Just print one.
Oh no, Gravy's using big words.
Uh-oh.
I have to go. Gravy said, yes, the ant and the grasshopper is an allegory, I think. Did I say that right? Allegory? Allegor?
Yep, you're good.
Which is apparently a story, a poem, or a picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning.
I vaguely recall that. Huh.
What'd you say?
The ant and the grasshopper allegory.
Oh, Google it?
No, I vaguely recall the story.
Ant and grass. The ant and the grasshopper.
I don't know if I like what I've done here. I'll have to just look at the stream here. So I did all kinds of shapes, so I'm going to kind of break up the shapes a little bit. I don't know if you have to. Just something was bugging me about them.
Yeah, the fable describes how a hungry grasshopper begged for food from an ant when winter comes and is refused. The situation sums up moral lessons about the virtues of hard working and planning for the future.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, because that's what they come and do. Is like they come in because the ants in the beginning of Bug's life are like, they're packing up all their stuff for winter. Like they're filling the anthill with food.
Yeah.
And then the grasshoppers come and like take it over or
Are
whatever.
we gonna watch that tomorrow?
Yeah, we watched A Bug's Life. It was one of my favorites. I loved that one.
I don't mind. I don't know if I like that. It might be too much. Let it dry. I like the stovepipe that I made crooked. Although I think I've seen that idea on like fairy houses and... Okay, I'm going to take a second, and I just wanted to thank Ruth C. for sending money through PayPal. Thank you so much. Super appreciate it. Oh, I don't have my calendar in front of me. I think we've got another week yet.
Do you want me to go get it?
No, I was gonna talk about the giveaway, but I think that's next week. And I basically was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have a giveaway, just because I don't. If I do, I don't know. People seem to like the paintings when I give away an original little painting the best. Mm-hmm. But maybe we could give away a T-shirt or...
Whatever you want to do.
The paintings are actually the cheapest, other than my labor. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not that the money, it matters, but I think it's interesting, like, oh, the T-shirt, cost me, I don't know, $20 or whatever it is, and shipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas shipping on a little ornament's $6. Depends on where it's going. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean it's not the value, the dollar amount that makes it desirable necessarily. Or if there's something else I wonder if people would like. I think I've done a journal with my art on it. Mm-hmm. Something from my print store.
A shower curtain. I love when people buy the shower curtains.
Yeah, but maybe not. I'm trying to do something a little bit more, I don't know.
Universal.
Well,
not
yeah,
everyone needs a shower curtain.
A shower curtain might not make the best birthday gift if they don't want it.
Yeah.
Something that's more gifty.
Could you imagine, like, you meet someone new and you go to use their bathroom at their house and then your art's just on their shower curtain?
Be weird. I wonder because I made it so dark compared to that one. I don't know. I'll just leave it alone. And I'm yelling at myself. I tell you, for something this, I don't know if detailed's the right word, but illustrative, I like this more smoothness, that the wood panel is smoother than a canvas.
There's no tooth.
There's a little bit of tooth because of the gesso, but
yeah,
it's just sandy. Mm-hmm. It's a little easy. If you're going to try and do this, it's a little easier. I could probably save myself some time and mix up a bunch of this creamy color. The birds left.
They did. They heard you talking about them.
Yeah,
talking smack.
Got embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't need to say where Gravy is, but we got was it just last week after the last live?
Oh, Friday? Yeah.
North Platte got like 16 or 17 inches of snow.
And we got like a dusting that was gone by noon.
Yeah.
Chase and I kept making the joke because we go to the gym over like lunch break, and when we were going there, we didn't even need to scoop the driveway. Like, it had already melted.
Yeah, I did.
And then it was kind of hanging in the grass and like on the roofs a little bit.
Oh, it was the Friday I worked at the gallery.
Oh yeah. And then by the time we were left, like an hour later, we just kept being like, "What snow? When did it snow?"
Yeah.
There was no snow. I don't know what snow you're talking about.
just putting a little, I don't know if it's showing up on the video, a little glow on the outside. Just playing. Oh, I suppose I should mention this at the beginning. This is a copyrighted image, and I drew it. Just so you guys, I would hate for you to get hassled. Manufacturers I license to. I don't know that they would find you, but if they did, many of them, even though it's my copyright, they protect their product. Kind of a situation.
Gravy says, yep, we had about 3 inches. The next day it got up to 60. Do you even bother shoveling that at that point? Like, it's enough to be a little bit annoying, but like I would just suffer for a day. And then, especially if you know it's going to get that warm the next day, you know?
Yeah. I just took a clean brush to clean up my mess. What I could do is have it darker under the cap on the stem and have it, like I sort of did it, but not really. Like have all this darker up here. I think I'm going to leave it for now. So if you want a consistent color, mix a bigger batch. Oh, they're back. They heard me.
It is. It's like, kill here, kill here, kill here. Yeah, I hear it. Gravy says, yep, no scooping here. Just let it melt off. Yeah. I would have done that.
Let's see, I haven't really talked about my light source, but I'm thinking it's the moon. It's also Fantasyland. You can do some fun things.
That would be cute if someone kind of zoomed the picture out, added more. Started with yours.
Yeah, you could.
Add a little friend in there, a Nomi.
I think this would be, might take a little longer, but I think it'd be easier on an 8x10. Less trying to get into little teeny little line areas.
In the nooks.
Fewer crannies.
I almost dropped my yarn ball.
Uh-oh.
Saw my life flash before my eyes a little bit.
Go chasing it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think, I mean, I know, back to the killdeer because I can hear them. I don't know what would be interesting at my house.
You don't know what?
What's interesting them, why they're hanging out.
Oh, because you got a bird feeder.
No, I have only seen them in the front.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or on the roof.
Oh. I bet their nest is right there.
I don't know. I mean, it just started today.
Oh, it did? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So maybe they're thinking about it.
They're thinking about it. They're shopping. They're house shopping right now.
With all the activity, I just wouldn't think. But I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't care.
Yeah, they're talking about it because there's a joint they can just fly right into behind and get some snacks.
Oh, maybe. I don't know what they eat. Did you see I ordered a hook for my backyard railing?
No.
That you could put like flowers or bird feeder on.
Oh, really? No, I didn't. On Amazon?
On Amazon.
I'll have to go look.
I keep saying I shouldn't spend money, and then I order. So I ordered a bird feeder. I mean, I already have the one sticking to the window, but I'm thinking if with the pine trees and everything, I might get a cardinal. But the cardinal might not want to come up to the sliding glass door. You know? Mm-hmm.
Gravy says living upstairs from the cafe.
Yeah. It could be me.
That's
Well,
yeah.
and then I bought a different kind of bird seed. I'm like, oh gosh, I feel like, I was never into it until I just kind of did it on a whim at the house, and the last house, and I'm like, I enjoy that. I always thought, oh geez, old people stuff, like that's not that interesting. I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun.
Oh wow, that looks high tech.
It'll go between the up and down. Right?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's what you're gonna lure them with that, and then that'll draw them to the window.
Well, then Jack was saying, because I had the hawk land in my backyard really close, and there was nothing. When I saw it land, I didn't see any other critters, but there must have been a mouse or something. It was hopping around looking for something, and Jack said, "Well, I'm feeding its prey."
You are.
Well, I didn't think hawks ate other birds, but
I didn't either. I thought they just kind of ate rats.
rabbits
or mice.
and it was a big enough hawk, maybe a small. It's so sad, a small dog.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen the alert online. Like, there's a big hawk.
It wasn't a red-tailed hawk. I don't know what kind it was. It wasn't very big. Could have just been a young one too. Well, I don't know. I don't know when they. Probably wasn't a young one. It's technically still winter, isn't it? It's March. But I'm like, that's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
The hawk's probably like, "Yay, lady, keep feeding them."
Keep going. But that was only the one time you saw him, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I liked seeing him. It was cool. It's just like, oh, my favorite son, Jack. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
You're really creating we'd always watch, like, in science.
The Circle of Life.
Yeah, Circle of Life. But, like, there were those, I don't know if they were National Geographic, but, like, those Discovery, like, towards the end of the year or, like, end of a semester in, like, science in middle school, we'd always watch the, like, animal wildlife movie type things just to fill time. Yeah. And they would just talk about, here's the small thing, and here's what he's then, like, he eats this, and he lives in this, and he does this, and then it's like, here's what he's eaten by, and then then it shows him being hunted by, I don't know, like, I remember a cheetah hunting one of those, like, elk deer looking African things. Like, they have a specific name, like, I don't know, but they look kind of like elk or deer, but not.
I want to say caribou, but
oh, maybe
I think that's Alaska.
No. Yeah, that is Alaska. That is Alaska.
That's just what I want to say.
And I was on board for that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
No, but that's a moose.
I appreciate your support.
Or like,
well, it's like in Polar Express, caribou.
Oh yeah. Where are cheetahs? Where are cheetahs?
I think my favorite was the waterbed conversation a couple of lives ago.
You needed to change the title to "Paint Along and Learn About Waterbeds," or watch me paint and learn about waterbeds. Yeah, Africa. So, like, what do I say? African deer?
Gazelle?
Gravy says antelope. Antelope.
Antelope.
Yeah. And my Google search just loaded and it says antelope.
Gravy's quicker than Google.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fussing. You could get in here with some Posca pens. I'm not going to, but.
Oh, hi.
Oh, she was under the table?
Yeah, she was. She was in her blankie under there with her shoe.
Oh, their shoe. Her other shoe's in my closet. She hasn't used that since we moved here. I should move it to a new location. I'm liking it better. I'm just still not crazy about it, which is normal. I'm working on a birch tree painting. I haven't done one of those in a while. It's a 20 by 20. That could be on my easel next week, depending on how I need to get videos done for you to work on, Em. Like, I am behind.
I'm going to figure out
I never used
shorts.
Oh, yeah. I've never used to say I'm behind. That's too dark.
Well, you would tell me you're behind, but you were like 2 weeks ahead.
I know, but now I'm like, I'm not even keeping up. I'll get eventually. I keep saying eventually things have already settled down. But then like when my bird feeder comes, I'm going to put that up instead of painting. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've been here for a bit, I'm still getting things settled. Which is fun.
Marty said that she had a similar, well, she was technically telling Gravy, but I was going to share with the class.
Which is me, because everyone else can read it.
Yeah, because everyone else can read but you. Apparently, so the turkeys waiting on the roof type, how Gravy said the turkeys would do that to him. Apparently, when Marty was a kid, her brother had a monkey, and he would do that and jump off the roof onto them.
Oh.
And then she says later, he would jump out of the trees onto our dogs and then hit them with his hand like whipping a horse. It was so funny.
Oh.
So he would just ride the puppies.
Oh, it was scary too. I suppose you get used to it. You know, you know it's probably coming. Of course, I'm picturing a big gorilla.
I'm assuming it's like one of those
little monkeys.
Yeah, kind of like the size of that one pole string monkey Jack had, you know, where the arms got longer, the legs got shorter.
I picture like a spider monkey.
This may be, yeah, probably that size. Gravy says spring equinox is next week.
Oh, is it?
Does that mean it's... What is the spring equinox? I thought the winter equinox was like the shortest day of the year.
Oh, my brain isn't going anywhere right now. I'm sorry.
And Gravy says it's weird to watch you with the sun still up. I know.
It is.
Oh, Marty says he was a spider monkey.
Spider monkey.
Mm-hmm. So he's a widow.
I bet that was cute. What was the spider monkey's name?
George would have been cute.
Oh, yeah, Curious George. I don't like the light spot, but I think I just need to let it dry and do it again. Transparent colors just need layers if you want even coverage.
It means that day and night are equal. So we'll have an equal amount of dark as we have an equal amount of daylight.
Seems too soon, doesn't it?
Sammy. Oh, that's cute. Sammy.
Just a lot of blobs on my paintbrush. I might have waited too long for mushrooms. They're not popular anymore.
No, I still see mushroom stuff. I'll have to have, I think, I'll have to have Libby, she has a little cute, like, lumbar pillow that's, like, embroidered with little, I think, little mushroom and little cute, like, buggies on it. Oh. I'll have to have her send me a picture. So mushrooms are still in, because she got that not too long ago.
Oh, I've seen them. YouTube isn't always the same as stores. Yes, this little teeny triangle shape. So if you were going to draw that, it's basically a triangle shape that I'm painting in now. A rectangle, but then I angled the ends, and then a cut-off triangle shape.
An angled rectangle?
Well, a rectangle, then I cut off I angled the sides. And all that's probably way too much detail at this scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm kind of not liking the blue chalk pastel I used. Oh, well, also way too late. Now, you guys know. I know you guys in the chat know. Maybe I'll just wait for the question. I was just going to say I scribbled on the back of my traceable chalk pastel. I didn't set the table very well again.
It's okay. It was weirdly slow to like click today. Like usually.
I talk slower too. Oh, sorry. I couldn't.
My sentence was kind of ending because I couldn't. I knew where I was going, but I didn't know where I was going. Like I didn't know how to get there. Like usually it tells me that we're live faster and it sends me there, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So that also
it wasn't
threw us off a little bit. Yeah.
Well, and my top of that just grew. Here, I think I'll. No, let's maybe make it easier for me. Let's just grab some black. Yeah, we'll just black. I was gonna make this whole top of the stovepipe thing red. And I think I'll make this black. Which means I'm gonna lose some of it because the background value is so dark. I'm swiping it like it's a pencil. Nothing wrong with that, just what I'm doing.
All day today, Chase and I kept getting text messages that Cox was having an outage in our area and that they'll resolve it shortly. And then like they sent us like an update and our internet wasn't out at all today.
Oh.
It was kind of interesting. I always like do like the pearl clutch, you know, when Cox texts me because I feel like they're telling me that we're nearing our limit of download gigs. Because usually, like rarely, they've lately been telling us about outages. None of the times they've told us that there was an outage over text, though, have I experienced an outage.
Interesting.
But I hate seeing their name pop up because I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, you guys need it for work. Here comes Freckles.
Oh yeah, I heard a little.
I saw her.
Oh, you did?
Peripheral.
She's sniffing around.
She wants Cheetos.
She did. She put her two front paws up on the top of on the edge of the trash can because I left the little Cheeto bag too far at the top.
Well, she's usually not a trash girl.
I should know better because mine are trash girls. Especially for chips. Or cheesy chips. They like Goldfish and Cheez-Its and...
Oh, I was like, my foot's falling asleep. I had it perched on the edge of the foot thing. Isn't this fun, guys?
I think that's so cute. I love that you did the warm tones for the...
I was being a little sarcastic because it's not like there's a whole lot of painting lessons here.
Oh.
But I appreciate Emily's so nice to me all the time.
Oh! What? Oh, I like, was that just this last video? You could see Freckles sleeping in the bed.
Oh, yep. You will in the one the birch tree one that's coming up.
That one too?
She's in the bed sleeping.
I just noticed it was in this last one maybe?
Yeah, I think I even said, wait a minute, Friday? She's going to hop up and then she's in the bed.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Gravy says, I'm loving heart emoji this.
Oh, thank you. I do too. It just isn't, it's good practice. Any painting is good practice. Oh, you know what? I bet you this is dry enough. Let's just take a little yellow.
And Marty says, I second that, Gravy, heart emoji.
Oh, thank you, guys. I think it's a fun traceable.
Granted, it doesn't happen every time, but I really think that half plugged in lamp was the situation.
Might have been. I did change the two though, so we won't know until I change back.
Oh.
We'll leave it for a bit. It's the, how I was saying I couldn't find the new extension cord? It was down behind the couch for your computer.
Oh, yeah. I remember when I charged my phone or whatever.
I'm like, oh, that's where I don't know how many times I've looked for it. I'm like, oh. And I went looking for this sticker, the new one, that isn't painted and all beat up. And I know I moved it. I know I had it. I cannot find it. I keep looking at all the drawers, all the places. I wonder if it's in a file folder or something. Like I put it in there to keep it flat.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just order one. Order myself a new tie-dye t-shirt.
Ooh. I should log in and see if they have any new products.
Oh yeah, and set up the...
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be doing your job instead of crocheting.
Yeah.
No, nobody's laughing, so I can't tell if that sarcasm fell really hard or... We can't tell. I'd have to look at the stream and see if there's any ha-ha-has in the chat.
I just don't read them. They are, and I didn't read them to you.
I was in a live stream for YouTubers, you know, tips and tricks, that kind of thing. And I was just throwing the hearts at this guy. I was wondering if that was annoying. But it was so fun. Then 100%, and then, you know, it's fun. So I could use an Posca pen to outline that window.
Marty says, LOL, Annie.
Thank you. I was very much fishing for that. What's nice about the glaze, when you can't get it to cover, it's frustrating, but when you want just like a glow, then it's fun. Because it's a built-in glaze all on its own. I don't know here. I don't think I'll put it down there. And I don't know if that even works that great. I'll let it dry. That's kind of funny. Get myself all... I think the glaze worked better on the sides of the mushroom. I get all excited about stuff. Like, oh, it didn't work as great as I thought. It was slow. Was it just last Friday I worked at the gallery?
I think so.
Since we had kind of the frosty, snowy, it was slippery, I think, for the early morning rush. The gallery doesn't open till 11. But it was really slow, so I could sit there and draw this, erase, you know, puzzle it out. So that was nice. That was even after I did the cleaning, chores, and her paintings, that kind of stuff. Okay, the top's a little too peachy. If it's a transparent enough color, you can go outside, you know, paint outside the lines. It won't show too much. I kind of want to take, I'm being picky, take my background color, which I'm glad I made quite a bit because I can always poke into it to get fresh paint. It's not this dark, but I'm gonna skinny this up just a little. Oh, I think that actually works. I was going to play with it some more, but I think, excuse me, that blends into the background pretty well. Oops. Now I see another little, oop. Oh, I can get in there and try and fix every edge. Now, I was going to put white dots on the top, but I don't know. I kind of want another coat, so maybe we should do that. Mm-hmm. Oh, geez, do I only have 10 minutes left?
No.
Oh, I did a 1 hour timer instead of an hour 30. I'm like, whoa, I'm painting so slow. Oh, and it just went off. That was my mistake. Find a 30-minute. That's darker than I want. If I grab that, it's going to really go light. Oh, maybe not. That's going to work. Emily and I are watching House of Cards. I don't know how old that is.
Not really, really old, but I swear that was kind of like Netflix's first hit,
Yeah, I don't know. Lots of seasons.
Lots of seasons. If it didn't sink in that it was lots of seasons, that's why I repeated you, I guess.
Well, that's one reason why we watch it. Is don't have to think like, what are we going to watch tonight?
Well, I feel like we
Pick something with a lot of seasons.
But I think we've done like 2 kind of fun ones.
Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, I'm excited for that full season, or at least to get a chunk through, and then maybe we could watch
Go back to
a chunk of the first of this new season, and then we'll come back.
Sure.
Yeah. Because going on right now, I think. Yes. But I like to do a fun one and then more of a dramatic one. And prior to Abbott, we finished the last season of The Crown that had just come out.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So I like to keep us balanced,
Well, I get it. It just sounds funny.
Will we be wearing green Sunday? Is it St. Patrick's Day this weekend?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, I don't ever really do anything.
Oh, geez.
You're
I
coming
bet
over
Saturday's
Saturday.
gonna be. Yeah, I had like plans with friends Saturday night.
Oh, did they get canceled?
No, I do, but like I bet it's gonna be so busy anywhere we go.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Go to somebody's house?
Maybe. That was like not talked about because the only thing that like Chase and the guys care about is like, well, I can't hang out till this point because somebody's playing a basketball game because the college some tournaments
March
going on.
Madness.
That's NBA,
Oh.
but college.
Oh, yeah, you said college.
Yeah, college ball's going on. And so he's like, well, if this person wins and we go further, like we'll have a game at this time and I can't. No one talked about St. Patrick's Day weekend.
I don't like the underside of my mushroom, but I don't know why.
I like him.
I wonder if it should be darker.
No, maybe. I don't know. Because if his lights are on, it could glow.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That happens to me. Every painting.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll come back, especially if I come back in a couple days, I'm like, oh, it's fine. Or, oh, this is what it needs.
Mm-hmm. Jacqueline sent a heart emoji.
Oh, hi, Jacqueline. Thank you. Yeah, I had so much fun in that live stream spamming the chat with hearts. People probably hated me because I don't think they know it's me. Or can they tell who sends the hearts?
Like the ones that you just tap?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't think so because it doesn't say the name or anything. You just see the hearts.
I wonder if can I hit them for yours? And it'll show. Well, I can. Because I'm logged in as me or whatever. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't say who does it. It just shows them like floating up.
Coats help. I like that better. All right, let's here, let me look at it. Let me step back from it. Look at it in the stream.
Someone sent heart.
I just saw a heart. Thank you.
Someone sent one. That was funny.
Oh, I like it. See, the video both steps back from it and smooths it out. I am 6 inches from it. Oh, I just saw me do the heart. I did it right. Yeah, I like the wind. It kind of has a Whoville, a little bit of a Whoville feel to it with all the bending.
Yeah, when you sent me the chalk pastel version, I was like, that could be like an illustration of like a book about little gnomes or something.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put a little, so I don't forget. put a little white. Oh, geez, it's so little. Nothing really happened. Yeah. What I'm probably going to do for the doorknob is, I don't want to do it yet, stick my handle in white paint. And then I'll get a bigger and a more uniform blob. I've got my daisies. I could paint those. I kind of want to paint the trim. I don't know what color, or maybe I'll paint the trim and then we'll put the spots on it. I could have painted around the spots. I think that'd be easier as far as getting white spots, but then it's harder to get smooth blend. And I also wanted my brush strokes to be somewhat the shape of the cap. Something wrong, honey?
No, I was just, every once in a while I turn us up so I can make sure everything's okay. So I was doing that. But then I accidentally double tapped and it rebooted your live stream
Oh,
on my phone.
I think that might be why you get commercials.
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh, was that decided then?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just don't remember.
Ooh, now I also like to keep it low because then I don't like double hear my voice.
Oh, that would be so weird. So I was looking for a dark brown, but I started with too much black. Well, not really. If I want a decent sized puddle, I didn't start with too much black. It might look black when I put it on the painting. We could put a little, that's more than I want. That's still my, ooh, cat hair. Oh my gosh. She's not shedding as horribly as she has some spring. Where I'm like, why is she not bald? But oh my gosh, she sheds.
Cat pattern baldness.
Yeah. I mean, she's not as, I don't think her fur is as thick as it used to be.
I don't think so either.
No, her tail isn't as thick. But she still has a lot of hair.
Yeah. But I also don't know if I think that just because I have Mang now and she's a lot of hair.
She's a lot of hair. She's not quite, Freckles has more long ones, but Mango's tail is so long and fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably makes up for another whole cat.
Yeah. Literally her tail hair is like 4 inches.
Yeah. I've never seen a cat tail like that.
I know. When she walks with like her tail down, it has a hair part.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, that's how much hair she's got.
So I could get into tweaking with this brown forever. Because I enjoy it. So I lighten up with a little white and then warm it up with a little yellow. Don't have to do that. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for.
Oh, and
there, I think that's light enough.
maybe Chase and I already told you, but so every time Chase gets a haircut, we just cut her pants because
Her pants are thick and long.
they're thick and long, and too many times a dingleberry has gotten matted in the pants because she tries to scoot.
Do you think Dingleberry was on anybody's bingo card?
But anyway, and then I have to cut it out or like baby wipe it out.
Yeah.
And that's just a whole process. And like, oh my, it's like 911 calls for Chase and I. Like if he calls me and he's like, Emily, and I'm like, no. And he's like, yes. Like I've literally left somewhere because he's like, I swear she has a dingleberry in her pants. And I'm like, no. And I've raced home because it takes 2 people to get it out because he's got to hold her. And then,
Yeah.
But anyway, so now every time Chase gets a haircut, she gets a pants cut. And I think she gets it now. And because she just kind of goes, she just sits there and lets Chase hold her. And she goes, And then, but then I give her like 5 treats after it. And I think she knows now that if she just chills, she gets the treats.
Yep.
So she just does her little groany groan and then
Treats are smart.
she gets the treats. But I did cut her pants kind of crooked. I left one cheek longer than the other.
She can't see it.
I know. Maybe she feels the breeze, though, you know? She feels like one piece is longer than the other.
Well, I wouldn't like, nobody wants their, you messing with her
And I use the clippers.
her backside. Oh, so they're noisy.
Yeah, I do it on the lower setting so they're a little quieter. And I don't put a guard on it because the guard makes it louder. And then I just kind of like, I shape it like a hedge, basically.
Oh,
you know when you have one of those electric hedgers, so you just kind of like cut a little bit, cut a little bit. I basically just do that.
I bet you it helps solve the problem.
Mm-hmm. Is that a topiary? The one they cut the shape into the bush?
Oh, maybe.
If that is, that's what I do that to her pants. She's got a topiary on her butt.
I like animals in the garden. Animal bush shapes.
It helps. It doesn't help that I don't know how to spell topiary. Yes. Is the horticulture practice of training perennial plants by clipping the foliage in twigs of trees, shrubs, and subshrubs.
Now I'm picturing bonsai tree. Bonsai?
Yeah, but it's kind of like the ones that when they twist, you know?
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that led me to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's still. Ooh, I think rain's coming. I didn't shut the blinds, but it's still kind of light out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just going to do short strokes, and I'm not going to worry so much whether they're as smooth as the window. It could be like wood branches. And I don't know if I need to do this, but I am. And now I'm not happy with where I went with that one. Oh, yeah, I don't like how I flattened that, though. Let's, it's pretty close to my door color. I don't like that now. Might just leave it. All right, dots. Dots and daisies.
Dots and daisies.
I kind of want to. I really shouldn't try to fix it. Wonder how quiet I come across when I talk like that.
It's fine. I mean, there's a discrepancy between you and me, but it's fine. I can hear you even with it low in my ear holes.
You have ear holes?
Mm-hmm.
I can play and play and play. Okay, wait. Having a couple of brushes the same size would be quicker maybe. I've got another one, but it won't hold a point as well. Gosh, I think they're both number 4s. They are. One's a royal in lang nickel.
Mm-hmm. Pronunciate that. Pronunciate?
Enunciate. I like pronunciate. You went with pronounce and enunciate. And a Princeton. That was funny.
I said that with like the full confidence that was correct at first.
Oh, it was.
It was.
It is.
Pronunciate.
Oh, jeez. I caught a glimpse of a cat hair somewhere. Oh, this isn't going to be as bad as I thought.
thought about pronunciate again.
During my phone meeting today, I told the person, like, I'm so glad I have somebody linear helping me.
Yeah.
We were both laughing. I'm like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I should have done is run the numbers, though, and I didn't. That probably would have saved me a little time, a little money. But she'll run the numbers, so that's okay. I kind of want to switch brushes. This one's not doing the greatest.
Gravy says, I caught myself holding my breath as you paint the dots.
I know. Breathe. I always think of my, I think the first sport I played for fun was basketball when I was like in 4th or 5th grade. He was a good coach. He's like, we'd practice shooting free throws, and he's like, don't hold your breath. I see you holding your breath. I mean, you can.
Yeah, what if that becomes like your thing? You know, like how someone's got lucky socks.
Oh, it could
become
your thing. Yeah, I mean, you can. It's just usually easier if you don't.
Or you always, like batters and their sassy little dances they do before the stand. Like, you know, they swing the bat 2 times, hit it on the ground once, and then they're ready kind of thing.
Yep.
A ritual.
I did that. And I'd bunt. Mm-hmm. I would do the same ritual, like, okay, she's swinging away. Bunt. That was high school, though. Well, junior high school. Softball wasn't in the high schools. Here. Just leave it alone. Let it dry. I'm yelling at myself. Yeah, that's one thing about being a sports kid is it does. I mean, you wouldn't think there'd be any crossover, but you know, don't hold your breath. And practice every day. I mean, that's true. Like if you're a piano player. Learning a language is the same. Let's see. I'm trying to decide where I want the next. I think I'll put the big ones in. I put 2 big ones in and a little, but I don't know if I mind it. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I don't think I noticed it till now. So I have 2 big ones and then 3 little ones. I don't know. Excuse me. I probably did that because of the stovepipe. I think we'll just kind of do it. This one's going to be smaller anyway, I think. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if that came through the mic. They don't have to be perfect, even though I'm definitely saying one thing and doing another, trying to make them perfect. I don't know if I'm going to put dots on the other mushrooms. I won't get to that tonight, but I haven't decided. Now what we could do when this dries is paint that little lip darker where it goes around the cap. I'm trying to smooth it out and it's not smoothing. I had a better consistency of paint. See, this is where it's good practice. For whatever reason maybe I went thin and then went 2 coats or something on the first one. Well, here, actually, I could kind of swipe it up and then we could just put a lighter coat. I'm going to overswipe it. And I don't stop. Okay. And then we'll just put another white on the top. This mushroom, I don't think I'm going to get done in an hour and a half. I haven't done the daisy. I feel like this is proof to those who are like, I want a step-by-step for that. And I don't blame them at all. You know, if I'm like, okay, this one was 7 hours. That won't work for me.
You know those, like, I guess maybe it's considered a meme, but like, comment below who you would, like, who you know would answer on like the first ring for a phone call kind of thing. You'd probably be the last person I would put if it was like, comment below who can finish this painting on time or like in this time constraint.
No.
That would not be you.
I would answer on the first ring if
I could. For sure. You would be that.
If I could dig it out of my pocket and then hit the right button.
Yeah, I would. If you, yeah.
I have too many challenges.
If the thing was to...
wasn't trying to answer on my computer.
Who would you call to have, and they would answer every time, I would definitely comment your name below.
Kind of like a family feud question.
Yeah. But to paint quickly, I would not comment your name below.
No. That's fun for me, though. I keep seeing movement outside the window.
There's big birds. Just
No,
the three.
it was
and then there's somebody on a little scooter.
Yeah, a guy on a little teeny scooter. Looks like a kid scooter, but
it does look like a kid scooter.
But a dad. Okay.
Okay.
Getting there. This needs another coat. I don't know if it's dry enough. Is this gonna show? All right, we just want to swipe the top. That might work. It might be too subtle. Hopefully that was in frame. Or is it overthinking and it looks funny? All these questions. The art critic and their questions. I'm liking the underside of the mushroom cat better.
I like him a lot. You should get like 5 more of the bird feeder things attached to your
I could load up the regulating.
And then you'll be like the bird lady from Home Alone.
I feel like I
goes to New York or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Central Park.
Yeah, the Central Park.
Pigeon
You'll be the
lady.
Central Park pigeon lady.
I feel like I kind of am. I mean, I can just say, "Oh, Freckles loves it," and she does. I'm like, I'm getting a kick out of it. Well, I texted you. A hawk landed.
Yeah.
It was fun to see it so close. Well, and the house finches, they've got to be the same ones that show up. Definitely know that they ignore Freckles now. They definitely know that that's
she can't get them.
Yep. And then if I don't walk very fast, I can walk almost up to the bird feeder, which is really fun. Get a good look at them. I don't know what the little, I think they're a little chickadee, but they're the brown, they're not the black cap ones I paint. I should look them up, see what they are. You know, the yellow glow isn't really showing up on the underside of my roof. I want underglow like on a car, but I think that might be too dramatic. It may be a bit hard to get. I don't know if that's going to do much when it dries, but we'll find out. And maybe it's too light too. Maybe it needs to be orange. That might be the problem. Does that work for the... You can't really see it on the stream here. We haven't done a screenshot. I know some people like that. You know, I might paint out. I've got an extra petal here. I think I might just paint it out. I can always put one in. Whoops, not dark enough.
American tree sparrow, maybe?
Oh, it is a sparrow. I think so. I can't really see your screen. But
oh, here, let me Google. Because I was just, I Googled, like, I found
that is not a chickadee. It's a sparrow.
Okay, let's see. American tree sparrow. Let me find you a big photo.
That's what it is.
This guy?
That's what it is. Oh.
No?
No, but it's a sparrow.
Okay, let me see if there is other sparrows on the list. Gravy says, too cute, heart eyes emoji.
Thanks, Gravy. Kind of reminds me of the gnomes he made over the holidays.
What about this guy? He's a little less, like, intense photoed.
Oh, I have him. He's not the one I'm picturing.
Okay. I'll find the other one.
There's a little more black, like a tie or a throat. Or...
Oh, okay. Oh. Birds of Nebraska.
Oh,
I want the backyard birds. Where'd my backyard birds photo go? Okay.
Is it supposed to hail for us tonight?
I saw that, but I saw it. I'm bad at reading the closed caption, and I saw it at the gym, so the noise wasn't on. Or the sound, you know?
The noise.
The noise. But I did just see, I got a notification for, like, the Omaha Reddit, and it was something about Bill Ranby activating the Omaha Dome. So I wonder if it's going to miss us. I'll have to read the news. But what about a white-crowned sparrow? Or a chipping sparrow? Or a song sparrow? Give me a second.
Maybe a song.
Maybe you like the song?
Maybe. When we used to play Trivial Pursuit when I was a kid.
Song sparrow.
I wasn't very good at it, but I knew all the animal things.
Oh, he kind of looks chickadee-y.
And I've forgotten now.
This is Maya if it was a bird.
Oh, nope, it's not that.
Gosh, dang it. Okay, BRB. We'll work our way through the sparrows.
My family would look at me like, how do you know that? Like, I don't know. I like animals.
White-crowned sparrow. My algorithm is going to be just birds now.
Yeah, you don't have to look.
No.
It's some sort of sparrow.
This?
Huh, no. It has like a black throat.
Oh yeah, I forgot you gave me the one identifier and I completely disregarded it.
Maybe it's not a sparrow.
Dark-eyed junco.
I have those.
You have those. I know you have those.
They only eat off the ground. So they wait, because I haven't been throwing as much seed on the ground because it's so messy. So they wait for the birds to drop it.
Let's go classic house sparrow.
Oh, probably that's what it is. Classic.
Well, it's just house sparrow. But it looked like a... Oh, he's got throaty things.
He has 30 things. That's him.
That's him? It's a house sparrow.
It's a classic house sparrow.
No classic. I added that adjective.
It's a house sparrow.
Yeah.
So I have house finches and house sparrow.
And if you got a little more blander version, that's the lady.
Yes.
Cute.
I'm sure everybody's just thrilled.
Oh, Gravy's got us. Looks like on the radar it will hit Omaha around midnight. I saw that. Something about midnight.
Okay, we got time.
I don't need hail.
It's just probably just because it's getting dark too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's just normal dark.
No, it's cloudy. Huh. It's both.
Mm-hmm.
I only have a minute.
Oh, he's cute. You could do him chubby too. The house sparrow.
I should do a house sparrow. I should paint one.
Mm-hmm. You could chub them up too.
I like them when they're cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, the way you paint birds, they're probably miserable. Because they're like all puffed because it's chilly, you know?
I was looking to see if I have one here. I need to paint some more. I was kind of looking through YouTube because I really need to paint more chickens, birds. I mean, spring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of inventory. But I'm trying to also not paint the same thing over and over again.
Did you also see that we got like #1 in everything for zoos? We got like best best desert or best something, best zoo overall, and then best something else.
Oh, I voted.
#1. You did?
Uh-huh. I get an email. I don't know why. I don't have a zoo membership anymore, but I get the emails. Well, it's been an hour and a half.
I'm about to Google to make sure I... We got Nation's Best Zoo for second straight year. Let's see.
Aww.
We got #1 safari park in the nation, and we got
Really? I've never been.
#1 zoo exhibit in the nation, and that was the Desert Dome.
The Desert Dome's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Especially if you've never been in it.
Yeah. And then #1 zoo overall in the nation.
Like a month ago, they had on the news that they pulled, I don't know how many coins out of the white alligator.
I know.
Speaking of the Desert Dome.
And they're slowly going to do that to all the alligators. Wyatt, that's what I named him, right? Because he's white.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
He's a white alligator at the zoo.
In the lower level of the dome.
I think Kingdom of the Night.
Yep.
Yeah, they pulled like a bunch of change out of his tummy.
Like people.
I know. And they're probably going to add some sort of like plastic guard if they can.
Which will get really dirty.
Yeah, and you're not going to be able to see him as good because people ruined it.
And it's dark.
Yeah, literally, it's dark.
Oh, that's so sad. I think I'm going to have the... I'm going to quit for tonight. There'll be a full video. I'll download the... my watch keeps buzzing. I'll download this live and time lapse it in the full video.
Did you know you have a bald spot on the side of that?
I have a whole tree branch.
Oh, okay.
Or a mushroom stem.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I have a bald spot on the side because it's the mushroom stem doing gymnastics to the front.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Better to ask.
Marty says, I love Wednesdays. Thank you for another enjoyable evening.
Yeah,
3 heart emojis.
Thanks for coming, Marty. We love hanging with you. I think the green's going to be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. It will.
And then the blue, I'm kind of blue and orange a little bit. I mean, you could. I used to tell the kids, I used to do this myself. So you'd make the project, the painting, the thing in your art class. Mm-hmm. And then you come up with the form, texture, function, reason, meaning behind it. Because it was so much easier. Like, oh, I kind of want to do this. Mm-hmm. You know, and then you just make up what you want to have to say in front of class. You know?
That's a traditional, like, when you're going to, like, college for art, that's, like, a art professor's worst nightmare. Like if I ever told any of my art professors that I did that, they would hate it. They would hate it.
When I figured that out, see, I didn't have to do that because I had a great teacher in middle school and high school. Mm-hmm. And when I went to college, I'm like, I have to do what? You know, I'm like, well, I just want to do this. And I don't know. It didn't take me too long. I just kind of stumbled onto it because I was being, I don't know, being difficult. I didn't want to do it their way. Mm-hmm. But you come up with an idea, you can't always find the reference photo, you can't always find that, you know. Mm-hmm. You know, I would kind of look through things, figure out what I could do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gravy says, agreed.
Well, and you don't have to. I mean, you know, if you, like, there's a lot of artists that, like, in the Emerging Artist Show at the Downtown Gallery right now, there's 1 or 2 artists that are feminists. And so they have feminist themes, which is really pretty. That's some fun stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not like I'm saying it's dumb to do it that way. I'm just saying I never could. So I always just made the thing and then came up with the art terms and the meaning. Nobody has to know. Just you and I.
Yeah, it's our secret. If you want to make what you like and then you write the paragraph after, we won't tell.
Well, it took a lot of pressure off you guys.
Yeah, and I spread that knowledge like wildfire. Especially because in my entry-level classes, because you sometimes just as like a gen ed, you needed an art thing. So that really threw, like one of these people.
Scare people.
Yeah, it really threw people for a loop.
Yeah, it is scary. Like, gosh, mine doesn't have, you know. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. Like for this one, I could just say, well, you know, it's whimsical and happy, so you could go that route. Mm-hmm. You know, bending space and reality a bit. You can go, you know, kind of go that direction. You could.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if this would quite fly, but you could do it. Mm-hmm. Then you can talk about compliments and no texture because I didn't want to take away from, you know.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'll stop. Thanks, guys, for coming. I super appreciate it. We just have a blast. I hope you enjoy. We do get comments like no talking or stop talking, but not for quite a while.
I will never shut up. You can't make me.
Well, yeah, we will be a little quieter sometimes.
You could make
but
me,
we
but
love chatting with you guys. Thanks a bunch. Have a great rest of your week. Super appreciate your support. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.